Hi, can you listen to me? I just came here to explain a bit price action before not going to spend a lot of time, not going to waste your time actually, but just came to explain the price action a bit so that you can understand what happened over here, and it's gonna be an insight, a hindsight price action. But just before that, let me know if you can hear me. It's very important to know if you can hear me. Let me check. Okay, you should hear me actually. But before that, I need the confirmation. Can you hear me? Anybody. We are able to hear you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, brother. So let me talk about this price action a bit. This is the whole price action inside the lunch hour. So from 11:30 to 12:50, I'm not interested to trade in this area until exactly 12:50. Okay, so over here, one more candle here. So this whole price action, I'm not interested to trade. This whole price action, I don't know what is going to happen. All I know that this market came from the event horizon level. There is my event horizon level, or it is coming from the order block mean threshold, as I have shown you at the morning session. So from there, market is falling. First, where did it came? I'm going to remove this lunch hour because from 11:30 to 12:50, I'm not interested to trade. In my mind, I'm only interested to look for buy. So first it came to the top of this new week opening gap. Here, this purple line is the new week opening gap high, and this green line is today's new day opening gap low. Okay, today's new day opening gap is here, and weekly opening gap is from there to there. This is new week opening gap. First it came here, then it went higher. How far it went? Until this last parallel gap. After reaching to this last parallel gap, it fall, and took all of this liquidity. Before closing my stream, I told that as it has made this sell side liquidity, it is little suspicious to me. So I really prefer that it will be taken. It has fallen. What it has done? Taken that liquidity. Then where did it came? Exactly to the 50% of the the new week opening gap. Exactly to that 50%. In my mind, I'm only interested to look for buy. No sell is valid. My first opportunity is going to start around 12:50. So this is that 12:50 candle. What I'm looking for, buy. Market came here. Then there is a down close body close candle. Okay, here. This is the lowest down close body close candle. Is there anybody that has closed above this candle? No, there is nobody that has closed above this candle. So I don't have any buying opportunity yet. Then market fall one more time. Where did it came? To this constant encroachment of that new week opening gap. What is in my mind? Just buy. Look at this down close body close candle. It is called the lowest down close body close candle, which has traded the fair value gap. See this fair value gap over here? This is that fair value gap which has been traded by that specific candle. The lowest down close body close candle, which is going to be my order block. Okay, so I'm going to mark it here. Actually, I should add this small candle as well with my order block, as well as this candle, but this is the lowest one, so I'm going to go for the most obvious down close body close candle. It is my perfect order block. When this order block has been validated by that specific candle, when this candle has closed above this, this is my order block. But remember, the whole order block is from there to until this low. 1 2 3 4. This 4 candle is the order block. The lowest one is the most sensitive one. This market came here. Where did it came? Exactly where did it came? To that order block. At the same time, if you are with me for so long, you know that after getting this order block, if I find an fair value gap, I don't interested to wait to take my entry from the order block. I love to take my entry where there is a fair value gap. So I would love to take my entry from this fair value gap. Stop loss is going to be below that candle which has made this fair value gap. If I would love to put it more precise way, then I have to cover just the opening. So I'm going to mark the opening of this order block. Okay, just the opening. I'm going to make it little larger so that you can see it clearly. That is that opening of that candle. So I have to cover that opening of this order block just a bit. Now it is too risky to cover that order block, because sometimes it can trade the mean threshold of this order block. If you see the stop loss is too big, if you would love to cover that order, that candle low, it is too big, then you can put your stop loss just a bit lower of that opening. As you can see, here is 10 handle, and if I put it over here just one tick below that candle which has made this fair value gap, then it's gonna be 15 handle. Doesn't matter, just 15 handle, doesn't matter at all. Where is going to be my target? To the last fair value gap. Now here it is not, I didn't mark it as an hindsight, I marked it and I posted it to my Discord. You can see it. I added this whole entry gap and the last gap by one gap, because this entry gap is also important, this last gap is also important. It can give me some reaction, this entry gap can give me some reaction, or if it is overzealous, it can maximum reach until this last gap. So this is gonna be my target, this area is gonna be my target. But before holding my trade for 44 handle, I would love to take the partial from this H30 open, but actually I would not go for that. I would go for this new week opening gap high. That will be my partial to that new week opening gap high, which is 25 handle. I know that it's gonna be very difficult for some of you to take a partial around 25 handle, but trust me brother, 15 to 25 handle is more than enough for being profitable. So take the partial over here, put your stop loss to the break even, hold your trade until this area, to the low of this gap. Until that area, hold your target. By anyhow, I didn't get the opportunity to take entry from this gap. I will show you something else here, this low and that low. Look at these two low. Okay, so I will talk about this a bit later. These two low. Okay, just don't forget about this two low. It is too much important here. This low and that low. It's very important. But I will talk about this after a bit. If I miss the trade from this fair value gap, what can I do? Lowest down close body close candle which has traded this fair value gap. Here I have this consecutive order block. The lowest one is the most sensitive one, but this two candle is the consecutive order block. I marked the open. This candle has validated this order block. What is in my mind? I'm only interested to look for buy. There is no sell for me, so I'm only interested to look for buy. I will look for sell if the body close below this low from 15-minute chart. Then I will start to look for sell until this new day opening gap, which I don't want to say. See, actually today market has like nearly 99% impossible to close below this low. Nearly 99% less possibility to close below this low. But of course it can happen, but I'm not interested to see that. Whatever. I'll talk about this. If I miss this entry from here, what can I do? Order block. Tap to this order block here by the next candle. See this candle? Tap to this order block. Where should be my stop loss? Below this consecutive order block. Now forget about this order block. This order block I have outlined from two different time frame. First, this new week opening gap time frame I have used to make this as my order block. Second, this order block I have framed from the same time frame, that means 1 minute time frame. So this order block and that order block, they are different. This is called low probable entry, this is called high probable entry. When this candle closed above this order block, next candle tap to this order block, that is my entry. I have to cover that consecutive order block. If I see it's huge stop loss, then what else can I do? We'll mark the 50% here, that is the 50%, and we'll cover that 50% of that order block, which is called the mean threshold. I'll just cover that over here and hold my target the same area until this area. In the meantime, of course, I will take a partial over here if it is 1:1. 13 handle stop loss, 15 handle partial, and then I will hold my trade until this area. What if I get stopped out after taking this buy here? What if I get stopped out? I will look for the candle, how the candle has closed around this mean threshold level. If I see nobody has closed below this mean threshold, but I got stopped out, I know that why I get stopped out, because my stop loss was too tight. Next time after stopping me out, market will close above this order block, I will take re-entry. I showed you this trade, if you remember. What was that? Here I showed you the same trade here. While I got stopped out here, just for a bit, and then from this candle I showed you the buy again when it has closed above this order block level one more time here, that candle. Same thing over here. If I get stopped out, I will take re-entry when market will close above this order block, but I'm not looking for sell. Remember what I'm doing. I'm not looking for sell. No sell is valid to me until this market doesn't close below this new week opening gap. No sell is valid to me. This sell side liquidity I'm coming after a bit. Just let me explain this all. So this is my order block entry where I will take a 13 handle stop loss for 34 handle profit. If I miss that entry, what I will do? This is my propulsion block. Here, this is my propulsion block. This candle has validated this propulsion block. Why it is propulsion block? Because this candle has traded this order block. So this is my propulsion block. This candle closed above this propulsion block. I would love to go for the trade from this propulsion block. In this type of situation, where will be my stop loss? I have to cover just the opening of this order block. Just the opening. Nothing else. Just the opening of this order block. Nothing else. Now you can put it a bit lower because you can see just 9 handles. So you'll just make it 11 handle or something. If I take my entry in this propulsion block, I can't take the partial over here, right? I can't take the partial to this new week opening gap high because it is very small. Like I enter here, I take the partial here. It is not possible for me. So in this type of situation, I will hold my trade until this area. In the meantime, wherever I will get this parabolic gap, which is called the unfilled gap. When I will get this unfilled gap, my stop loss will be one tick below that candle, which has made this unfilled gap. After trading order block and propulsion block, it has to build the unfilled gap. I will put it below that candle, which has made this unfilled gap valid that candle. Okay, and then I will see if it can hit my target, and slowly I will trail my stop loss until it hit my target, which is 26 handle by taking 11 handle loss. If you know what you are doing, there is a lot of opportunity to take entry. Every single entry, your stop loss is going to be different. You have to take those risks. I can't take the entry over here and can't hold the trade, stop loss until this area. You have to believe this market. You have to believe this process. If you don't believe it, trust me, it's going to be very difficult for you to be traded. Market came here, give me my profit, all of these things. This is that unfilled gap which has been filled 100%. What should I look for now? Breaker block until this low is not taken. Now this market, this low and that low has made relatively equal lows. Is this market reaching for this sell side liquidity? Can I frame a sell over here? Never ever go for that. Never ever go for that. If you do that, I am telling you, brother, you are risking your capital over there. This low has taken all of this liquidity. All of this liquidity has been taken by this low. Failed to take the extreme low, which is called the failed PDRA. I can see a perfect sell side liquidity here, but it can leave this liquidity for later. It can do that. That means it will come very near to this one, but it will never take this one. Never ever it will take this one, and then it will start to keep going higher. So if you frame the sell, you will regret. No need to believe me. I am showing this to you every day. Every day, how to use the failed PDRA. It is called failed PDRA. This is the extreme low. All other lows has been taken by this low, but failed to take this low. So it has built the liquidity, but this liquidity is going to be taken for later. It is not for now. That means when market will go higher, this is a bearish market. After going higher, when it will start to fall, for what it will come? For what? If I don't have any sell side liquidity, why I will come? Why I will fall, brother? Why? What is the reason I will fall? It has created this liquidity. See this low, look at that low. This low has taken all of this liquidity, right? Failed to take that extreme low. This low has failed here. What it has done? Made the liquidity, this low and that low, relatively equal lows. This market went higher. Then it has fallen for this liquidity. I know that, brother, it is little difficult to understand, but if you focus carefully, forget about whatever happening in this market. Forget about that. It has failed to take this liquidity. That means it has created or engineered the liquidity. Why is that? Because when I will go higher, I have to fall for some kind of liquidity. That is why it left that sell side liquidity over here. This low and that low, relatively equal low, sell side liquidity left over there. Market went higher, fall, take that liquidity. What happened by this low? Same thing happened. Every single low has been taken. But man, just ask yourself, Everything has been taken. Why it didn't take this low? Why it left that low for a bit? Why is that? Because it has engineered the liquidity. That means when market will go higher, later it will come for this liquidity. So is that understandable, or I'm making it much more complicated? If I'm making it much more complicated, I don't know how to. Maybe in time I'll be able to explain, or maybe I'll find some better word to explain it. Strongest liquidity, it should keep going higher. After going higher, then it can fall for the sell side liquidity. But am I going to frame any sell? 100% no. What I'm looking for here, if it can make any kind of breaker block, that means low, high, lower low, then body will close above the highest up close body close candle. That is my breaker block. I will go for the buy again. Why is that? Because I am believing the failed PDRA. But if this low is taken, if this market is falling for this sell side liquidity, it will never give me the opportunity to take entry from the breaker block. So I'm not going to get the losing trade. All I am going to lose is missing that selling trade. If you feel like that I will take that buy, then I will take that sell, then I will go for that buy, I will go for sell, man, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong. Don't do that. Build your confidence about your bias. Build it. Start to believe this PDRA. The way it is reacting here, start to believe them. Wait for the setup. If you get it, go for it. Brother, why you are not talking about the order block entry right now? Why should I look for that? Order block was there, propulsion block was there, everything has been done. See, inside the PM session, every job is done here. Why I should use this candle as my order block? Can you use it? No, I can't use it. What can you use here? Only the breaker block. Why this market is going higher? It was seems like that it was going to take this sell side liquidity. Why it didn't take that sell side liquidity? Because it is making believe those people that it is a very strong support zone. That is why it is going higher. If you would love to frame your entry here, you will get stopped out. 99% of the time you will get stopped out. So don't frame the sell, frame the buy. If you can find the buying opportunity, go for that buy. You will get profit. If you frame the sell, 99% of the time you will lose. You will lose money over here. What else do you have? This is inside this new week opening gap, right? Above the 50% of this new week opening gap. When my market is above the 50% of the new week opening gap, where is your courage to take the sell over there? How many times Wizard has shown you while market is above the new week, it is not acceptable at all to trade inside the new week opening gap. Still, if you would love to trade this market while market is upper portion of this new week opening gap, who give you the courage to take the sell over there? See this constant crossment, how strong that is stopping the market. Who is going to give you that courage to take the sell over there? But brother, it is so clean sell side liquidity. Let this go. Let this go. You will be benefited. Trust me, man. You will be benefited. So I just came here to explain this price action. I believe that it will help you to understand. So if you think like this way, I need to catch that buy, I need to catch that sell, then I need to catch that buy again, sell again, buy again, sell again. You are gambling. Simply you are gambling. You have to hold your bias. If you ask me what you are looking for right now, I'm watching this low. I don't want to see this low will be taken. Without taking this low, if market can make a breaker block, something like this, okay, something like that, low, lower low, then body will close above that high. This breaker block will give me 95% winning rate. 95% win I will get from this. Out of 100, 95 will be the winning trade from this area, because this is the perfect way to read this consequence of this market. This is called consequence of the market. If you don't understand the consequence, which is actually order block, propulsion block, unfilled gap, fully traded that unfilled gap, then breaker block, then buy sell liquidity, man, you know nothing about this market. But brother, it didn't give me the breaker block, it has taken that sell side liquidity. What I'm going to lose? Nothing. I just missed that sell. It will never give me the breaker block. If it would love to take this sell, I'm not getting any loss. All I am going to do is I'm going to miss this trade. Now you want to take this trade. Why didn't you take that buy? My question is, why didn't you take that buy? Wasn't it so beautiful, so precise? And look at this sell. Even if you take the sell, after that fall, when market reversed until this area, this reversal is not small. From there to there, 37 handle reversal. Do you really think that you are doing good here? Ask yourself, brother. Ask yourself. Thank you guys for being over here. It was a very short stream. I just wanted to explain this small price action. And yeah, if I would love to take the sell, I will go for the sell after market close below this new week opening gap. Here I was watching this hourly candle. See this hourly candle from here to here. This is the hourly candle. Sorry, hourly week. This is the 50% of that hourly week. Okay, I don't know you guys did you notice this or not, but this hourly, let me clear everything actually. Here everything has been cleared. Look at this candle. This week has taken all the low has been taken. This week has traded this fair value gap. Did you see this fair value gap? It has been traded. Oh, okay, so here it didn't trade this fair value gap. I'm sorry for that. I was talking about here this gap, which is the strongest gap. Obviously I don't need that gap to be traded, but still this has been traded. This gap has been traded by that week. So this week 50% is important to me. That means if this market would love to reverse, it can reverse exactly from that constant encroachment of that hourly week. It doesn't need to reach until the low of this new week opening gap. It can simply reverse from the hourly week constant encroachment. And then from 15 1 minute chart, this is that low that should be protected. It should be protected, and then it should go higher, bit higher, and then if it wanted to fall or whatever it wanted to do, look over here, low, high, lower low. Did you see? Low, high, lower low. This is the highest up close body close candle. This is my breaker block. If this market doesn't take this low, closed one tick above that high, I will go for buy with so much confidence that I'm going to get a profitable trade. If this candle take this low, I will never use this breaker block for my entry. I know that it is building the liquidity, but I am going to believe that this liquidity is for later, not for now. Not for now, because there is no other liquidity. If it is taken right now, later why market will fall? Why it does need to fall? Can it fall and take this liquidity right now? 100% it can do that, but I'm not expecting that is going to happen. This is how I'm going to leave some liquidity for now and would love to go for that liquidity later, not right now. I'm not saying any of you not to take sell. If you would love to take the sell, please go for it. I have no problem with that. I have just explained the price action. So if you think it is insightful, don't forget to leave a like to me. Okay, and I think it will help you to understand how to know that it is not going to take that liquidity. How can I frame a buy after seeing this liquidity over there? Even there is a clean liquid. Sometimes I say that when market has created the liquidity, no buy is valid. Sometimes I say that when it has created that liquidity, go for the buy, because I don't want to see it will take that extreme low. It should not take that extreme low. How do I know that? This is how I know that. This is how, because there is no other sell side liquidity. It has to make the liquidity. It has to make the liquidity. When it will make the liquidity and then it will go higher, people will start to believe that this is a very strong zone. Then it will come for that liquidity. So in that type of situation, if I find any buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy until a certain level, and after that, if I want, I can frame a selling opportunity or something like that, but not exactly from here to look for the sell. If it fall, it will never give me the opportunity to take the buy from the breaker block. Simple. I talk too much, right? You have any question? Wow, Titu brother, thank you so much. You have just explained to me something I couldn't figure out for a long time. Thank you, thank you. What did I do, by the way? I really don't know. But if you understand something, I'm happy. I'm happy, okay? I'm happy. Butes, we have 9:55 minutes. Brother, I don't use 5-minute chart. I don't use it. So don't refer me 5-minute or hourly chart, because I don't use them. Okay. Look like 15-minute order block maybe. Where is that? I have this new week opening gap. I don't need anything else, brother. I have this opening gap. New week opening gap. I don't need anything else. Hello, are you overtime? Hello, are you overtime? No, I'm not overtime actually. I was watching this market and I feel like to explain this thing, because a lot of people get confused by this type of things. So as I got live example before it happens. So I came here, and when this fall was happening, I explained why I should not look for that sell. So I thought this is the perfect area where I should come and I should explain this. That is why I'm here. Okay, brother. Oh man, passionate conviction. Okay. By the way, you can see I have just 10098 subscriber. I just need 2 more subscriber to get 10100. I don't know I will get it by today or not, but if I get 10100 subscriber, it will be the best day for me. So I just need 2 more subscribers. Let's see if I can get it or not. I'll wait here for a bit, okay? Like 18 minutes. So around 2 p.m. I'll close the stream. So let's see if I can get 100 subscriber just by you deserve a gold play button. Wow, I got 10099. I just need 1 more subscriber. Subscribe you now, a trading idea shoot. Hey Neil, thank you for subscribing, brother. But remember, I'm not going to give any signal. So here I'm here to explain the price action, how to read this market. Tell me, whoever took the sell, how do you feel after seeing this sell side liquidity? When market came here, you framed the sell. How do you feel right now to hold your sell? How are you feeling to hold that? Is that after that big reversal, are you feeling good? Then it was trying one more time, failed to take that sell side liquidity, reversed again. How are you feeling? Bro, I told you we get 10,100. Did I get it? Wow, 10,102 subscriber. It was unexpected, but thank you so much. And Sharad, I hate that word. Okay, I told you I hate that word. I'm just kidding, man. Please explain today's P fair value gap entry. P fair value gap entry. What's that? Did I subscribe to fulfill your? Oh, okay. Bilayan ICT. Thank you so much, brother. And happy to see you here, man. Thank you so much for being over here. Don't hate that word, man. What's your bias? Now I'm bullish, brother. It's not now. I'm bullish for the whole day. First presented fair value gap, I think. What should I explain about the first presented fair value gap, brother? It's very simple. What was that? I think this was the first presented gap. By the way, I just removed it from my chart. I should not remove it from my chart. This is the first presented gap according to me. I don't know is there any other fair value gap or not, but according to me, this is the first presented gap. Still, this market is respecting this first presented gap. Okay, no sell is valid while market is above this first presented gap, because it can stop the market, send it higher for the high. Okay, it can do that. So this is the first presented gap. What should I explain over here? Actually, I didn't understand. Brother, I told you you are a good trader. I hate that word. Told you I hate that word, to be honest. Allah loves you. I never watched anybody's life except you. Okay, that is one of the biggest compliment for me. Thank you so much, Sharda. I told you you are a good no man. Please stop saying told you. I hate that word. I hate that word, brother. Please. First 1 minute fair value gap entry was today. Oh, okay, that it is called the first presented gap entry. If I see first presented gap is CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, I will go for the trade from the low. My target will be 25 handle, and I will put my stop loss above the candle which has made the first presented gap. If I am not able to put it over there, if I see it's like more than 25 handle, then my stop loss will be exactly to 5 handle. So it will be 1:1. If it is BC, okay, the first presented gap is BC, then I will look for the buying opportunity for the first time from that BC. Stop loss will be the same logic below the candle which has made the first presented BC valid. If I see that stop loss is huge, then in that type of situation I will put my stop loss around 25 handle, which will be 25 1:1. It's not something very difficult, like a easy question. Look at those sellers, whoever take take the sell over there. Look at them right now. What is happening to them? What is happening? They're cooking. They're getting cooked. Nobody is going to explain you how to leave the sell side liquidity. Trust me, nobody will ever explain this to you. Do you know why? Because if you know that, you will never join to their mentorship. Why this market is going higher? Leaving this sell side liquidity, why it is going higher? Because wizard told you that. Did you see? Did it take that sell side liquidity? Oh man. Brother, propulsion block is something I have told already. Please watch the video I have uploaded yesterday. In that video, I have explained propulsion block, order block, everything. Now this is my breaker block. If it doesn't give me the entry opportunity, that is my bad luck. That means I didn't get the entry opportunity. It's absolutely bad luck. But this breaker block will provide me 95% winning rate. Why this market went higher? Tell me, why did you take the sell and where was your stop loss? Tell me that now. You saw this sell side liquidity here and you framed the sell. Where was your sell side liquidity? I will look for your sell side liquidity. You will be my liquidity. This is called precise market. What else I can do for you, brother? See this tap of this or breaker block? Look at this tap. Entry over there. Where is going to be my stop loss? I have to cover. See this inversion gap over here. Let me mark that inversion gap. Now I'm not saying any of you to take this entry. Please don't take this entry. This inversion gap has to be covered by my stop loss. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. Why can't you do that? Because it's gonna be 26 candle. I'm not able to do that. So what I will do, I will cover this candle. It is my premium fair value gap. It is my discount fair value gap. I am going to believe that this market is not coming to this discount fair value gap. So I will cover this candle only, which is below this breaker block, and will hold my trade until some kind of last fair value gap or something like that, whatever it is. I will go for that because I want to make sure that my stop loss is smaller. Now I can do it. I can show you how to put the stop loss in a logical level, 28 handle. If I get stopped out, then I will say, just a 28 handle. No, I don't want to do that. I would love to show you some precision. This is called precise market. Here I have this premium fair value gap. Look at this premium fair value gap. Okay, inside this breaker block, let me show this premium fair value gap. Here one fair value gap is over there, which is called premium fair value gap. Here I have a discount fair value gap. Let me mark this discount fair value gap as well. Here, see this fair value gap. I don't want to see this market will come to this discount fair value gap. If this market would love to go a bit higher, it should not come to this discount fair value gap. So my stop loss is safe one tick below that discount fair value gap. It can trade this premium gap. It will keep going higher. How far? This can be the target, last fair value gap. It can be target, but of course you should take some partial. Anywhere you will get the opportunity, just take the partial. Depend on your stop loss. 17 handle, so make sure that your partial is around 17 handle as well. Okay, so 1:1, something like that. Okay, 17 handle stop loss, 17 handle partial. After taking the partial, hold your stop target as long as you want, as long